Oh,
What's going...
Flark.
Oh, Flark.
They've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
We need to go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Ming. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, Golden Boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
Hold on, you don't remember?
I remember sparring against the Celestial Madonna in a small village. And then the cold darkness of the promise devouring my soul. Until you found me.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath! Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it!
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No, cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
All right. Let the... Oh, Gamora!
Since when do you meditate?
I don't, but desperate times and all. Stuff's been a lot lately.
I get it. How the help me do I get it?
So, how do you use this then? In case, Rocket asks.
Well, for one, it isn't about just holding it. You also need a comfortable place to sit, where you can be relaxed but alert, and focus on your breathing. Then you practice. A lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot more work than I was hoping for.
Anything worth doing tends to be.
So how do you do it?
Focus was something Thanos beat into us early on. But it wasn't until I lived with the priests of Palma that I realized how limited his version of meditation really was.
How did you end up living with the priests of Palma? They're not exactly your kind of crowd with the whole pacifism thing.
Mantis introduced me to them last year when I needed to heal. They helped me in ways I didn't think were possible.
Helped? How?
I guess you could say I was broken. Thanos, the war, working as an assassin, it'd take a toll on you. By the time Mantis brought me there, I was ready to give up. I mean, I was miserable. Convinced I was beyond redemption or worth. I truly believed I deserved to die.
But you didn't. Die?
No. There was this boy there. Akan.
The one you hugged in the village.
Akan was like me. Lost. His parents had died in an accident. He was combative, rebellious, the opposite of a pacifist. The priest thought it would be a good idea for both of us to work through our scut together.
And was it?
At first, not really. He was a pain in the butt. But over time, we came to rely on each other. Thanos had taught me how to meditate in the functional sense, but not in the spiritual sense, like how to work through my trauma, caring for Akan. He forced me to reflect and process, and together, through mutual support, Akan and I were able to overcome our demons.
I can't picture Thanos meditating. I kind of always figured he was this egotistical tyrant.
Oh, he totally was. But Thanos also understood that aspects of meditation could be useful to his cause.
Like focus?
Focus, increasing overall awareness, pain tolerance. He came up with a series of exercises, fun little games for me and Nebula to compete in as part of our training. The worst part was, we didn't even know what he was doing until it was too late.
What do you mean?
Thanos' brand of meditation warped us, turned us into hyper-focused weapons. That way we were numb to the horrors of his agenda.
Killing people.
Assassination is just a different name for murder.
So how did you cope?
We made puns, bad, stupid jokes to shout as we were Killing people. The more terrible, the better.
Here, I thought you just had a really lame sense of humor.
Oh, I do. But it was the only way to survive. And it was something we did together, a new kind of competition, just between me and Nebula, to see who can make the other laugh.
That's really messed up, and yet oddly endearing.
Yeah, well, even bad puns can only get you so far before your conscience catches up with you.
Wow. I had no idea meditation could be so intense.
Or beneficial?
Well, yeah, that too. I guess I should give it a go sometime. Although I'm kind of scared of what I'll find.
Who knows? You might surprise yourself. I know I did.
Yeah, maybe.
Would a wanton hand supply sustenance to this chamber?
He's asking for room service now?
So,
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
come on. It was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
You saved our lives, man. You deserve a bit of praise.
We rode and saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, well, save them for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy. Yeah, I heard you. On it? So, about my raise.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It'll be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
That explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. Thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
It's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, go. What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security, Muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Here to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side.
What is our plan if the Matriarch is no longer in the Continuum Cortex?
You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back.
If we are to risk our lives on this mission...
Let's do this! Time to save Nikki.
Peter?
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack! Strength and faith!
Push up! Hardcore!
Call a spiritual experience?
Drop him, Gamora!
You don't stand a chance!
Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear, cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
Give that thing the old Drax tug.
I will comply.
Anybody see any this way to the fulfillment signs?
No. I will inform you if I observe any.
Thanks. The ri- It's the end of the no. Don't see how it figures into anything.
We need to move if we want to find Nikki.
Yeah, Quill's just doing some preparation work.
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said in Lamentus, if we cure her, we cure everybody.
They offer a dog anyway. A nice game of fetch. Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said in Lamentus, if we cure her, we cure everybody.
What kind of promise could they offer a dog anyway? A nice game of fetch.
Exactly. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an excess of it stored here.
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Flark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
they got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
When we are done, I need to tell a about these adventures.
Oh, what?
They are the keepers of Catathian lore. This will be an epic tale.
Let's keep it down. They don't know we're here.
Lousy fun flarkers! Get ready to die!
They do not fear death.
Only you can't hurt him first! Watch your butts! I knew that!
The church must have converted them all! Tell your new boss he ain't getting away with this! More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
The priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
We're all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
While we got just the 5 of us. Filling us all with confidence there, big guy.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlo's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good. Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
If I can find a way over there. This looks sturdy enough for an anchor.
Sure, just tell me where.
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlos. This is personal, Quill.
Peter, let's go! I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Matt...
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving. Okay. Gotta make a passage here.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Shudupun. Hoots, maybe?
There's been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us.
The Warlock carries an old grudge. He would not align himself with the Grand Unifier.
Hey, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
You know why we need Warlock to stop Magus' space magic ritual? We don't know space magic!
Yeah, because that ain't a real thing.
Man, I'm not so sure anymore, not after Lamentus. None of this makes any sense, but Mantis gave us somebody who can fight it.
Somebody who also makes no sense.
Exactly! I think. Let's keep it down. They don't know we're here.
More turkeys dropping in.
Dropping like flies, soon enough!
Look out! Having fun preying on the weak? Get the point?
This looks like a dead end.
Why?
Here.
Hard to believe how much the place changed.
Even if they rebuild, it'll likely never be the same.
The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Before the first sign. Like we're supposed to be able to see.
Coming, that's for sure. Had no what.
So I'd be happy to get rid of it.
Rocket's talked about these. He's gonna love this.
they have been transported to Sekret.
Chanting in that massive cylinder.
Still not as scary as Drax's Catathian war songs when he's taking a shower.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentis.
Nah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Nikki had Warlock's Soul Stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
I sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing. The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Vaya Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
That's it! We finally snapped! Gamora! Wait for us!
I was just trying to wake him up!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it! No, it ain't my fault she's acting like this!
Rush him, Drax!
Not again!
Again?
Maybe let some of them run, Drax! You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora! Lob it at him, big guy!
Yup! The church nerd with the powers is gonna get his! Whatever happened to not running in?
The larger one is mine!
You won't ruin her this time!
I will ruin them all!
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
Sever his ties that bind!
What the fuck, Gamora?
He ain't right in the head right now!
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Incoming!
Why are there so many of them?
Goes to show how many unhappy people there are.
Punch it, Drax! It's just gonna get harder from here!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
I'm just getting warmed up!
Drax, toss it!
Hang in there, bud! Will, do something!
Just hope Warlock's causing a distraction somewhere.
Save your ammo! Hit this creep with a special surprise!
Rocket! Blast him! Wrangler doesn't know what he's in for!
He's in for a world of suffering! Guys, what do we do about this big bot?
He can't get us all! Come on, guys! Let's mob the bot!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
Now you love us? No way! I'll treasure that moment! Why are there so many of them?
Careful! This Mindbreaker! I get it first!
Guys, huddle up!
Our enemies are determined to see us fall.
Nearly took me and Groot out 2 ticks ago. And if we go down, who's gonna save Quill?
Who's gonna save anyone? If the church wins, the entire galaxy is doomed!
Guys! I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this galaxy needs a savior. We may not be the biggest, the smartest, or even the most powerful warriors around, but just like David facing Goliath, we can win. Who's with me?
Wise words, Peter
This is
Quill!
gonna be fun!
Let me in! I got all
believe
these
he will
clothes
find us.
just dying for you!
Nice to meet you!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Just hope Warlock's causing a distraction somewhere!
Why are there so many of them?
They've been converting whole worlds!
Blitz him, Rocket!
When we find Breaker, I get it first!
I believe he will find us!
Who else did you kill? Anyone I know?
So many! Not that it matters!
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here? We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me.
That sure is something.
You know, I used to spend a long time staring out at the where I belonged.
With us, Rocket. That's where.
Yeah, I know that. Now.
Right to cross.
How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here?
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over. We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
Really? A Faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done? You gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
Shut off the power? That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Ours doesn't...
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Herodotus will tell tale of our battles here!
The what now?
Midsum!
Field man! On the left!
Larkin snipers! Fast cowards!
We need to close this distance!
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
So many
It's a
lousy
breathing
angles
room!
to cover!
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
What's next, Peter?
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftops! Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over!
Make sure you don't fall off!
You either!
Crap! Now it's Nova!
Who's a recruitment drive?
Herodotus will tell tale of our battles here!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftops!
I will flank them!
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths! We approach the dog's tower!
Look! Golden Boy and Uniflarker are still at it!
Look all the god stuff was destroyed!
same time!
You are wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there. You saved me one.
No promises!
Herodotus will tell tale of our battles here!
Is that like Italian minstrel?
Crap! Now it's Nova!
These soldiers are deadlier than the local security!
Stay away from the edges!
Just once I'd like to cross a stream without incident!
You can thank Goldie for that. I ain't scared of Razor and his little light show.
That Nova Corps dude was bonkers!
Way to knock some sense into him!
Ready!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Make sure you don't fall off! Gonna have to use the rooftops!
My guy keeps dodging my shots!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either!
Herodotus will tell tale of our battles here!
See? We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Wriggle rear!
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks!
Look out! Let's not add to our problems!
Too close! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge!
We approach the dog's tower!
And we're almost halfway there! How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up!
As long as they're here, they can't go through with whatever they called it!
The full Flarkman!
That was not the name!
I like it better!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
What would I do without you, Rocket?
Heads up!
Herodotus will tell tale of our battles here!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump! Took down one of the Nova Corps nut jobs!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believed! We approach
How many
the
are
dog's
there?
tower!
It's like all of nowhere showed up!
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the whatever they called it!
The full Flarkman!
That was not the name! purple glow does not make their skulls harder to crack!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge!
Make sure you don't fall off!
Make sure those snipers don't hit you either! Running on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you!
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look! They're still at it!
At least our guy seems to be winning.
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn, and the brainwashing cult, and the Magus World Destroyer thing.
Anyone see a way across?
I am Groot.
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that sign in the way, Quill. Must suck to be a celestial head, just floating around the edge of the universe's stuck toilet. And then parasites move in and build a space station. They start digging out your brains until the death cult evicts everybody and starts blowing up what's left of you.
All right, Groot, stretch away.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket?
Blades. My own hands. And feet. Knees, elbows. Often my forehead.
Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me. What's so special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong, but what good is strong against ridiculous, unrelenting firepower?
Could you stop a turbulent ocean with your bullets?
We're so close.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Glad that wasn't Rocket!
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
You will regret it.
Dumb are these Flarknards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage.
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Oh yeah. Hungry is an understatement.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the Cortex. It is the Cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes.
Get Away from my dog! Throw that, Drax!
Nowhere Security's in big trouble after this!
They'll be happy just to be alive!
You're up, big guy!
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
That's right! You don't flirt with nowhere, scut-holes!
We've got to apply more pressure!
Fight them, dog! Hold up, Rocket! This is an historic battle! The last stand of nowhere! Breathing room, brute!
The Mutt better remember us saving his tail here!
They'll be building a statue! Guys, huddle up!
We're completely exposed out there, Peter. It's not safe.
Exposed! This is fighting stark naked in daylight with our insides hanging out. We gotta find a way to even the playing field, Quill.
Being exposed doesn't scare me. You wanna know why? Because out there on that field, we're stronger than them. So, if you do what I say, we'll make the best plays. And we'll bring down our foes in style. Who's with me?
Yes!
You said...
Time for the big guns! Slash him, Gamora! What is next, Peter Quill?
Bigger picture, Rocket!
Now, Gamora!
There goes the arm!
All you Drax! Feel my wrath!
On it!
It's all you, Gamora! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
This faith-filled fanatic got the point!
Now is the time! The dog is lost in memories of the past!
Well, do something!
These fanatics only understand violence! Gamora! Snip it! Gamora, cut him down! Drax, destroy! With pleasure! Gamora!
Finally! Big goddess power down!
Well done, you two!
That's right!
A tactful executed maneuver!
Nowhere, scut-holes!
What the flark are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the Mutts!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, Where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mined for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost, but yet.
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
Family would never turn back on Cosmo.
I lost my family too. My mom died right in front of me when I was just a kid.
Then Piotr Quill should know. Cosmo would work like dog to have family back.
If they are part of this promise, these humans are most assuredly dead. Do not be swayed by the bribe of their return as I was.
Promise is only empty until fulfillment be. Perhaps it's Katatian who lost hope too quickly.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick 'em, boy!
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes.
Yep. Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly? Exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We got a gig from an old contact at Mantlos before you barged in for a family reunion with Mr. No Lips.
Not the weirdest guy I know.
You're the weirdest guy I know. was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing, I think they just took it to the next level. The way the church spreads their faith tech everywhere, it's like some weird disease.
The ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we can even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
Raker said Nikki chose nowhere for the ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time letting that one go.
But that means Magus chose it. Probably because of the Cortex and how it can provide instant access to all believers everywhere. So we're gonna shut the door in its ugly face, ruin its big day, and kick it when it's down.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of crap.
Drax, how do you keep from breaking your hands smashing through everything?
Tathian bone.
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi debt.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church goons between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah. Cosmo is retaining power of security, where his pups are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. But true.
Gotcha! Be careful up there, buddy.
Come, fools! Come die on this brain!
Cut to pieces!
Not the weirdest of his
It is
war
best
crimes,
to
but
avoid the
definitely
levitating
up there.
pods, Peter Quill! This is a site of power! A fine place for a bloody battle!
Let him have it, Drax! I thought I was a goner, man!
Bombs won't do scut!
Perish!
This is so gross!
Already missing the dongle! It'll be a slice!
What's next,
Bet you've
Peter?
never felt so alive,
Gladly!
bro!
The trick is to defeat them before they defeat you!
What with those mines now?
My limits are being tested!
Right with you, big guy!
Think this stuff's flammable?
Kinda late to worry about that now!
Stay clear of the mine!
Avoid
To him.
scary lightning! Right!
Better than a
forget,
cup
big
of
guy.
coffee!
I am primed to destroy!
The battlefield is way too busy with all these mines!
This is a site of power! A fine place for a bloody battle!
Ain't no bad places to shoot people!
Feeling really exposed in this pit!
Our enemies are just as exposed! I cannot penetrate it!
Punch him off!
I shall break their bones!
The sooner we get out this brain, the better! This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
You know that.
I have seen them. Many times.
Drax, little help, Evo?
Readily!
Set her down, bud.
What are you doing? That's the way we came.
I'll be quick.
Perhaps there is a way to steer nowhere directly into the rift.
Can't risk it if Nikki's here.
You want to arrange the best place? Celestial. I never want to meet whoever was wielding it.
Rax, over here! Hurry!
There it is.
Well, messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, you so fell for it. Gray lung. Ooh.
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
You're all...
This looks strong enough to anchor to.
Yep, name the spot. Ugh, I have brain chunks stuck between the ridges of my boots. What do you see?
Same stuff, but higher.
I hunger.
For battle?
I did not eat on the ship.
Plenty of brain tissue to go around.
It can wait. What do the buyers do with all of the brain matter?
They buy bone scrapes and spinal fluid too.
Why?
They're mostly scientists.
Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Be all of nowhere looks like this soon.
It'll get back on its feet.
Giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
Give me a tick. I'll be right there. One shiny upgrade, nice and crafted. Ah, got a crick in my back because of that.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and boot.
Surprising. Imagine that thing falling into the wrong hands.
We don't have to. Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there?
I am Groot.
Right about there. I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping?
Scoping.
I am Groot.
This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else. What's that? I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable. Whoa! Tremors have intensified. It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. For all we know, that thing's about to blow. Oh, what have they done to you?
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
Come on. This place isn't the only dive bar in the galaxy. We'll find another.
You don't get it, Quill. Me and Groot met here. My first arrest was here. There ain't no replacing nowhere.
I've been thinking. Yeah, the nobodies look out for themselves, but they're also paranoid.
That's an understatement.
Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Tex isn't the problem here. It's the Flarknards who've hijacked it. We take them down, and the Cortex is just a machine with nobody at the wheel.
How do you know there is a wheel? I saw no wheel.
Yeah, there ain't no wheel, but I don't like the idea of just leaving that thing powered up with church scud. We should focus on them faith conduits. I'm betting they all route through the same junction. That's gonna be the weakness.
A whole lot of them! Soon to be one less!
Two!
No organ will impede our wrath!
Beware! Not if we shut down Raker's stupid science project! Blow him up!
Next time, you're on your own. Yeah, they keep flying in more creeps. I'll keep putting bullets.
Bye-bye, Nova Corps nerd! Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more goons!
These Flarknards cheat!
We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes.
Like we have. Have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here. Guess we're climbing brains again.
Gotta get across that gap first.
All right, group. Let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, they ain't counting on us. The hit? Boots.
He's seen what we can do.
All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Try not to count my chickens before they hatch. Careful, it gets a little... Whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this.
Surprise, Scud Fuckers! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate! Move away!
Just show me what to ventilate! Keep on planting these creeps in the ground, Groot!
Promise me you'll stay down, soldier!
I hope Worldwide has a solid life insurance policy.
Is the whole church here?
Our focus needs a breathing room, Groot!
Incoming!
Coming from a whole lot of pain coming your way!
All these toys I'm just dying to use! They ain't getting the drop on me!
Rocket! Do your... Let's show them they mess with the wrong freaking team!
Get ready! You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
It's like a fruit fly, I can't swat him! We'll tear down this church, Wizard! Well, watch that! It is acceptable to ask for help,
That man
Peter
is on
Quill!
our side right now!
Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork! I was almost cooked there! Gamora, slice him up!
Drop it!
My great strength goes underutilized!
I wasn't expecting so many of them!
Broke another coat! Breathing room, Groot!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Feels like I could aim in any direction and hit
back, okay?
What's next, Peter? Haven't had a draw like this since the war!
Glad I sat that one out! Clark! Quill! It's got fruit!
You got this one!
My knuckles failed to crack its metallic carapace! Wizard! We stand before your temple gates! Come out and die!
So glad that man is on our side!
Drop her! I said drop her!
This one just eats ammo!
These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
I am ready to teach them!
I see it!
Ouch! That's gotta hurt! Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
The gargantuan droid is also a sizable threat!
Past time someone got stabbed!
Two or more to operate thingies! Hey, Quill! Bullberry's got herself in a bind!
My mind fills with rage!
Just keep it pointed at the other team!
Nicky will be barely denting this thing!
Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Everybody showed up for this one!
I got you, Drax!
Look who's flirting with the assassin! This Blackguard's sucking up all my shots!
Creeps are coming from everywhere!
Doing my best to clip them!
Chop them up! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
Things built tough! We need to really pile it on!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Draxo Claw!
Prepare yourself, thief!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in mean mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Engraving an explosive is imprudent.
If Raker is still alive,
Whatever they're up to with the Cortex, it stops now. This is nowhere. Our nowhere.
Destin right! Let's show these Flartnards the door!
I'll show them my blade!
It will be a glorious battle. We are with you, Peter Quill!
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nicky!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into it.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there! But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out. Do not cut into that cable unless you want to be the deadest one in the whole galaxy.
Let's unplug them one by one!
The sorcerer protects the rest!
Put a target on him!
Watch your back! Look! We need to get Nicky out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all this juice comes out of hand!
Floating one restores his companions!
Put a target on him!
That did something! Look at the hand!
All right! One down, 3 to go!
Everyone weaves a spell!
I can't believe they enslaved the continuum vortex! I mean, we all thought... I got all these toys I'm just dying to use! The bubble's drinking!
Once Nicky's free, we're gonna need Warlock to suck up as he's not enough to free Nicky, though!
He killed Breaker without me!
Groot's right! The bubble's shrunk! We can get this plug now!
Then let's get to it!
Yeah, got a feeling Thorn will show up once we break his toy!
Peter Quill, fail us now and the galaxy is lost!
Not helping, Drax!
Don't get sloppy! We can end this!
I've never been more focused!
Brace yourself!
Destined right for winning this! They can't stop us now!
Do not shoot him! It will lash out with vile magic!
Just need to unplug the last power line, Quill, and we should be good to go!
Peter Quill, fail us now and the galaxy is lost!
Here we go! Oh no! Guys! The handle broke! Another clamp is... I might need some help! Nicky! It's okay, I got you.
Hands off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
This... a minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
The Cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please. Give me an excuse to kill him.
Is this him? The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick.
Damn it! They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, don't ever change.
Damn.